Hey guys, it's Hunter and welcome back to another Q&A video. Right before we get into your questions, I want to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with YouTube. You guys may or may not have heard about the whole YouTube adpocalypse thing that's going on right now. Really dumb name, I know. Basically, a bunch of the highest paying advertisers like Verizon, Volkswagen, AT&T, Walmart, Starbucks, Pepsi, and a ton of others have pulled out of YouTube because they found that their ads were being run in front of racist or extremist content. Well, I mean, they were appearing in front of normal videos too, but racist and extremist content was the problem. So what this means for creators is that we get less revenue from ads, about 30% on average, and we were not getting that much before, so it's kind of a struggle. So imagine you're working a ton of hours for a part-time job and you're making less than minimum wage, and one day the check comes in and it's a full third less than what you were getting before. That's essentially what's happened to us small creators. Well-produced videos take a ton of time and, quite frankly, money to make. So for your favorite creators, even if I'm not one of them, make sure you're subscribed, you got notifications turned on, disable ad block. I know it's annoying, but in most cases it's like 30 seconds, come on. And consider supporting them directly on Patreon because right now it is a really difficult time for creators. Anyways, your questions, lucky number 13, let's do this. Hey Hunter, any chance you'll score a review for the Jackson Monarkh? 'Tis a mid-price Les Paul guitar and I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Also, beer or whiskey? All right guys, take note, this is how you request a guitar demo. Name it, describe it, ask a non-guitar related question. A lot of people just spam the comments, or I can only assume forget that caps lock is on, and my eyes tend to just glaze over those. Sorry. But yeah, Jackson Monarkh. I've had my Squire Bullet Strat for a while, but I was never really into anything Fender related until I played the Jim Root Jazzmaster, which is such an amazing guitar. Check out my demo, I'm pretty much gushing over it the entire time. The Monarch shares a few features that I really liked about that guitar, including the ebony fingerboard, the maple neck, the compound fingerboard radius, and it's a single cut. You guys know how I feel about single cuts. Plus, it comes with Seymour Duncan active blackouts, which I've been looking for an excuse to try. I am huge into my active pickups, and somehow I've never tried blackouts. Gotta rectify that, and the Jackson Monarch looks right up my alley, so I'm definitely looking into it. And for me, dude, beer all day. Love my IPAs, love my Pilsners. Never really been huge into whiskey, except Fireball, but nights with Fireball tend to get a little sloppy. Anyways, more guitar stuff. What did you think about the Fishmans? Do you still prefer EMGs over the modern set you tried out? So I've been using EMGs forever. The punch, the clarity, they fit perfectly with the kind of music that I play. And honestly, the Fishmans were just better. I mean guys, if you haven't already, check out my demo of the LTD Warbird with the Fishman Fluence modern set. The tone in that mix, in my opinion, is phenomenal. Like, I thought about swapping out the EMGs in my Eclipse for Fishmans, and I still might actually. I'm kind of waiting to try out other Fishmans like the Devin Townsend, Willie Adler, Killswitch Engage sets before I make a decision. Yo, Fishman, hit me up. How about some Kramers? For some reason, recently I've been getting quite a few questions about Kramers. To be perfectly honest, I thought the brand was dead. Last post on their social media was from March of 2016, which is over a year ago, and the latest news update on their website is even worse. It's from December of 2015. Satchel from Steel Panther, awesome band by the way, was their main endorsee, and he plays Charvel's now. There was only one Kramer at NAMM this year, which quite honestly no one at Gibson seemed to want to talk about. Best case scenario, they're winding down the current lineup in order to make room for a full reboot, in which case I am definitely going to check out the hypothetical new line. Worst case scenario, their brand is just dead and I don't really see the point in demoing any of their guitars. How cool would a Kramer reboot be though? Ever thought of doing guitar pedal demos? Yeah, so I've actually done a lot of pedal demos. When I was first starting this channel, I didn't have the backing of any retailers or manufacturers, so I had to buy everything. And to have content out every week, I could really only afford pedals. Fast forward to now, I find that the ROI, return on investment, specifically time, just isn't worth it when it comes to pedal demos. There's way more interest in guitars and amps, higher search traffic, more engagement. For example, a couple hundred people may want to see a demo of the latest Overdrive, but 10,000 people wanted to know more about the Gibson Firebird Zero. And for me, it takes the same amount of time to procure, test out, write a song, take pictures, film, and edit a pedal demo as it does a guitar demo. So unless it's something with a ton of hype or something truly groundbreaking, not just another Tube Screamer clone, it's probably not worth it for me. The last pedal demo I did was of a Vic Audio 1861 Fuzz, which I made an exception for because I'm a big fan of Vic Audio. But yeah, it's not really a thing that I do regularly anymore. Also, to be honest, I'm not a huge pedal user. Like, I'm still using a $15 Behringer VD400 as my main delay pedal. But yeah, check out my backlog of content. At this point, I have something like 120 videos up. Not all of them are demos, but a lot of them are, including pedal demos, like Joyo stuff, Donner stuff, Digitech, Monoprice. Yeah, check it out. It's all there. Do you like big butts and cannot lie? Absolutely yes and yes. Okay, that'll do it for this Q&A. I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything discussed in this video, so make sure to leave them in the comments. Have you tried Fishman Fluence pickups yet? What do you think is going on with Kramer? Beer or whiskey fan? Your thoughts on big butts? And of course, leave your questions in the comments, tweet them at me, or post them on Facebook. Don't forget to support your creators, because it's kind of a tough time for us. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I'll see you for the next video.